Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laifa. If you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria, and today's video is going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to be chatting with you guys and the beautiful hair I have on my head right now. Guys, I'm rocking green hair. Like, I'm literally rocking green hair and I'm obsessed. Can you guys get into look guys, I'm wearing green. I don't think the color is showing like true to color on camera, but love, I'm living for this hair. I rocked it straight. I'm going to leave the straights for you guys to see right now. I loved the straight so much. I feel like I even prefer the straight to this curly one, which is so weird because ordinarily I tend to gravitate towards this sort of hair as opposed to straight hair, and it's amazing that I actually feel like I prefer the straight hair. So it's actually a straight hair from Arabella Hair, but I decided to try two different looks with the hair, this wavy and the straight hair. So I'm going to leave a link to the video on how I achieved this hair color, how I styled it, the straight and the wavy. I'm going to leave that in the cards up here so you can go watch that video. I'm living like I've been wanting to try green hair since last year, and this hair took to the color very well. It was a 613 straight hair, and I was like, I want a 613 hair so I can try and do different colors. I feel like I always do black hair, I'm always doing black, so I wanted to try something different, and I'm really glad I did, because sis gets into this hair color. Whoosh. So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so I just had a bath. I've already done my skincare routine, so I'm not going to be using moisturizer and all that. I've already done all that behind the camera. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the new Huda Beauty primer. So I'm going to be trying a couple of new products from Huda Beauty that I haven't tried yet. I was saving it for a video that I'm going to do, and I'll just show you guys everything I'm using. I'm also going to be trying out their new cream foundation. So this is a hydrating primer. It's called water jelly hydrating primer. So I'm assuming because the foundations are cream, because this primer, they have a bunch of primers, but I'm guessing they made this one specifically for their cream foundations. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. So the primer is sticky. I love the feel of the primer. So they sent me 3 shades. We have Peanuts, Buttercup, Nutmeg, and Cocoa. I'm just going to swatch the 3 of them so we can figure out what shade is mine. So this is what they look like. So this is Cocoa. I feel like Cocoa might be my shade. It looks like my perfect shade actually. This is Peanut Buttercup. I feel like this is light. Yeah, it could actually also work. And this is Nutmeg. Looking at it, I feel like I could actually work with either one of them. So I'm thinking that I would go with this first one though. This Cocoa seems like, I think this Cocoa is a new shade. Okay, no, Cocoa is not a new shade, but the Peanut Buttercup is a new shade. I don't think they had it in the other range. This is their other foundation. You guys know I love this foundation. I really do. Like, this is my go-to foundation for my clients, especially my brides, because it's matte. Like, it won't go anywhere when you use it. So I'm gonna be using Cocoa. So they also sent me a brush. So this is the brush. So this is the buff end and this is the build. So buff and build is the name of the brush. Oh, this shade is so perfect on me. Hey God, this is a miracle. Wow. Usually I always have to mix foundations. Do you know, I was thinking because it's a cream foundation it was going to be really heavy, but I'm not getting that right now. So yeah, let's gist. I want to gist about 2 things in this video. The first thing I want to gist about is Citation the movie. Who has seen it on Netflix? I saw it the other day with my sisters and I was so impressed. You guys, I was so impressed with that movie. I promise you. Like, usually when movies come out, especially Nigerian movies, people tend to overhype it sometimes, and then when you watch it you're like, okay, is this the movie everybody has been hyping about? But I was impressed. And the fact that Temi Otedola, this is her first movie, like her debut, that is a whole other level of impressive. Like, this is her first time acting a movie. She did exceptionally well. The cinematography of that movie was so on point. Whatever cameras they used to make that movie, oh Lord, that person deserves an award. Whoever was in charge of the cinematography of that movie. You know, I'm a video girl. I love cinematography. Like, when I watch a movie or see a music video, that's usually what captures my attention. This foundation is beautiful. Next, I'm going to go into another product that they sent to me that I haven't shown you guys yet. Their new setting spray. I don't really like the way it's spraying out. I don't really like it. I like when it's, you know, like the Morphe continuous setting mist, the way it comes out. That's how I like my setting spray to come out. So I'm going to go into a beauty sponge. This one is from Allure by Chloe. I'm just going to use this. I don't know, even when I use a brush, I always feel like I need to go back into a beauty sponge to further blend it into my skin. So for concealer, I run out of my Huda Beauty concealer. I would have liked to use Huda Beauty everything on my face, but yeah, I'm going to use the ZKL concealers in nude and caramel. Like I was saying about Temi's French. What? Did you guys hear the way that girl was making from side? Like, the French was coming out from the throat. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you guys know what I mean. If you see the movie, you understand what I mean by how the French was sounding. Like, she had the French accent, like she nailed it to a T. That girl has to have been speaking French all her life to sound like that. I'm sorry if I have spoilers in this movie. I'm going to try not to have. Okay, I'm sorry, there's going to be spoilers in this movie. So if you have not seen it, maybe go watch it before you come back and watch my video. Because this is basically a review, my review on the movie. Like, I had to talk about this movie in a video on my channel. The French, she was so fluent in her French speaking. But to be honest with you, at a point I was like, okay, is this movie just going to be French throughout? Are you going to be speaking only French? Isn't this supposed to be a Nigerian movie? Why are you speaking French? Like, if it was just a few times, it would have been cute. Like, in the beginning, like the first time I heard her speak French, I was like, okay, that's mad, that's really good. But it now became something that, like, the whole video was just French. It was too much. Am I the only one that thinks that? Another thing I want to talk about that movie is the makeup. I loved whoever did Temi's makeup in that movie. I loved it. Usually in Nigerian movies, I find the makeup so unrealistic. When you watch foreign movies, they look like they're not wearing makeup, but they are wearing makeup obviously, but it's not so obvious. But I'm not even going to lie to you, in our Nigerian movie, even if the person just woke up, I woke up like this, the person has cut crease, pink eyeshadow, long ass lashes. For someone that is supposed to just waking up from sleep, I find that thing so annoying. I guess it's the makeup artist in me that notices things like that. But the makeup in this movie was just perfect. Jesus, and that to me is a beaut. God, I would so love to touch that girl's face. Like, her skin, like, you can tell that she has really good skin. She was so beautiful. And I loved the fact that her hairs were braids. I think she had braids for the most part of that movie. That was really nice. I liked that. And the school they used for that movie, I cannot believe that school is in Nigeria. I was so shook. I was so sure that school was not in Nigeria. I had to go on Google to check. The school is here in Nigeria. That school was really neat and clean. I was so happy to see that. So I'm going to go into the lighter concealer to brighten my under eye. They portrayed the Nigerian university vibe very well. Alright guys, so I'm going to move to set my face, and I'm going to use Huda Beauty setting powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Iman Luminous Powder. I'm just going to use this to set the rest of my face. To contour my face, I'm going to go into the GRWM powder palette. I'm going to use this shade for my contour. I've never really been a follower of Temi. I used to watch a couple of her vlogs when she started out. But like when I watched this movie, oh god, I just fell in love with her. Like, oh no. I'm thinking that she went to film school, because no, she had to have gone to film school. Her acting was impeccable. Wait, what's the word for acting in that movie? Superb. But why I said it was superb? No, really, the movie wasn't overhyped at all. I'll be the first to tell you if a movie was overhyped. I hate when people overhype movie and then you watch it and it's not even anywhere close to as good as people make it sound. That thing I find is so annoying. So it was really refreshing to watch a movie and find out that okay, it wasn't overhyped really. Why I really love the movie is because in reality, the ending doesn't happen. I've never seen the ending happen. Even I've talked about this on my channel before. Even in the situation where I talked about the lecturer I had in school that was a sex for grades. Like that was his. I'm going to link that video up here. If you've not watched it, go watch it. They reached out to me after I made that video, and they were like, they were going to take up the case and they were going to do something about it. And the guy is still there. They haven't done anything about it. Like, they hardly ever pay for their crimes. Before you know, they are back at work. Even if they suspend them for a little while, before you know, they are back in their offices. So it was really refreshing to see a reality where the lecturer actually gets what he deserves. My god, I think one of my favorite scenes in that movie was the part where the lecturer got up and he was like, oh, he has so degrees, blah 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 blah, and the head of the panel was like, I have so degrees, I have this, I have that. Like, she called all her many accolades, and they were way more than his that was making noise. And she was like, with all of my accolades, I'm telling you to sit down. You need to see me, my sisters in that scene, like, tell him sister. Oh my god, that scene was fire, women power. That scene was so uplifting. It was a very nice scene. I just love the movie, basically. So if you've not watched it and I didn't ruin it too badly for you, please go watch it. I definitely recommend that movie. I am snatching my nose right now with the GRWM powder palette, a lighter shade. Alright guys, so I'm going to go off camera to save some time, do my brows, and I'll be right back, okay? So I'm done with my brows and I'm going to move into eyeshadow now. And for eyeshadow, I'm using the Naughty palette from Huda Beauty. I'm not even doing something serious, you guys, because the hair color I'm wearing is really bold, and you guys know I like subtle makeup. I'm just here to gist with you. I'm going to, if you guys want me to do makeup on models, do let me know. I'm thinking of going back to doing, I've not been doing client transformations in a while, so I'm thinking of going back to that. So when I'm doing these ones, I'll do all the old looks for you guys. But for me, I'm going out, so I need something subtle, and this is the palette right here. It's so pretty. It came with this set of eyeshadow brushes, which is just genius. Huda Beauty, I swear, like, I know you guys, like, on my channel, people are like, oh my god, you're obsessed with Huda Beauty products. It's not just because I'm on their PR list. I genuinely love their products. Like, there are just a few of their products that I'm not really a big fan of. I usually tell you the ones I don't like. So I'm not just saying, they're not paying me. So I'm not coming here to lie to you guys, okay? So trust me when I tell you a product is good. So I'm going to use the same caramel concealer from GRWM to prep my eyelid. So I'm just gonna apply this on my eyelids. No, before I do that, let me put setting powder under my eye to catch fallout. I'm also going to be baking. I'm using a light one for the inner corner and the other one I used earlier for the other side. If you not get money, hide your face. Alright, so going back to apply my base color. This mirror needs to come closer. Turn the lights up in here. What did I just think? So I'm going to go into this brush, the Eye Naughty Sweeper, and I'm going to go into the shade Arouse. Alright, so the second thing I wanted to talk about in this video is this video that was trending a while back. I wanted to do a video talking about it then, but a lot of things happened and I wasn't able to do it. So there's this guy, comedian Extreme. There was a video that surfaced on Instagram. One actress was making a video talking about how, oh, she went on a date with this guy, this popular guy, but she won't mention his name. I found that video so cringe. That video was cringe worthy. Like, I did not just understand. Like, I didn't know who the person was, and I was just listening to her talking, and the more she spoke, the more I was like, what are you saying, sis? God. I know some people might attack me for this video, but this is my opinion. You're free to share yours in the comment section below, okay? Please don't come for me. Alright, so like I was saying, so in the video the girl said she went on a date with comedian Extreme and he asked her 5-year plan. That how can he ask her that? Like, she sounded like she was offended by the question. The next color I'm going to go into is Flower Power, and for that I'm going to apply using the Naughty Shader brush. When I was watching that video I was confused, like, okay, like, she sounded pissed. Like, who the hell does he think he is to be asking her a 5-year plan? I was just watching the video and just wondering to myself, like, I wanted to know what the end of this gist was, because it can't just be that the only reason she was ranting and making this video was because the guy asked her 5-year plan. Like, I was literally waiting for that video to finish. Let me hear what the gist is, and that was literally it. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a full video, I don't know. So the video I saw was when she said that, and then the next clip was comedian Extreme. The guy was like, he was so upset in that video. Like, that was my problem with that video itself. He was too upset. Like, why was he so upset? Like, he was so upset. He's someone I know, and I don't know him so well, but from the little I know about him, I did not understand why that girl was parrying so much. But I don't really know him, but I'm not even going to lie to you. Everything he said, it's just, aside the way he was really shouting in that video, like, he was so pissed off. I agree with everything he said. To be honest with you, I don't understand. Okay, the girl now said, oh, because he asked her 5-year plan, she too now asked him his retirement plan. Now, since both of us want to be stupid, I'm like, I don't understand. Is there something else these people are not telling us? Because from what I'm hearing, I don't understand why they brought this to social media. And that's my problem with social media. I know I'm someone that lives my life on social media, but you might see me, like, I literally met someone on Sunday, and she was like, I feel like I know you already, I feel like I know everything about you. But the truth is that you don't know everything about me. I don't bring everything on here, for goodness sake. I felt like that thing was not even just, that thing was not even something to bring to social media in the first place. In my opinion, I don't think a guy asking me on a first date what my 5-year plan is a problem, because even in the comment section people were parrying, people were shouting like, why is he asking her that on the first date? That's such a personal question to ask on the first date. I'm like, I don't understand. Really? Well, people are different, I guess, and you should respect people's what's the word, how people feel. People's feelings are valid. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my glitter glue on my eyes. I told you I'm doing something really subtle. This is already more than I intended to do. So I'm just applying this because I want to apply a bit of pigment on my eyelids. So in my opinion, I don't know, I feel like there's a backstory that both of them are not telling us, to be honest with you. Because if it's just from what because if it's just only about what they said in that video, it's not enough for the way they were both so mad at each other. Maybe the girl wasn't feeling him. I don't know, because that's a valid question. For my eyes, I'm gonna use this pigment from White Glam in Sauce. Because to me, I think that's a very valid question to ask. Would you not even rather want to know, like, should you even waste your time on a second date with this person? Because time is money, you know? I don't think people realize that, but time is money. Wouldn't you rather want to know whether this is someone worth giving your time to? If she wasn't comfortable sharing her 5-year plan with you, communication. That's why I always stress on communication. If it was a question that she felt, okay, this is not a first date question, simply tell the guy. Next, I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty liner. So it has two sides. One is gel liner and one is liquid. So I'm gonna use the liquid for my top lash line. But I'm making a very tiny line. These days, I don't know, I'm over wing liner. I like to just do a tiny line like this. Then I'm going to use the other side, which is the pencil instead of gel. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. For lashes, I'm going to be using these beautiful lashes from Kayla Beauty. She's here on YouTube, Sarah Kayla, and these are the style MoMA. They're so gorgeous. Guys, these lashes are fire! Fire! I love it. So I'm going to go back into that palette and I'm going to use this shade called Naughty. I'm going to use that to smudge my lower lash line. I'm so in love with how my skin is looking today. Like, what? I'm going to use the excess setting powder on the beauty sponge to do a bit of reverse contour. Next, I'm going to go into my Gonu Effects Rose Water. Rest in peace, Gonu. I'm so happy that Gonu's legacy is living on. Feels so good. If you don't have a Gonu Effect Rose Water, please get one. It's just okay. It's just 2,000 naira. Please get one. Let's support our girl. Alright, so for my highlighter, I'm gonna use the Beauty by AD highlighter in Sheen. Oh no, this is Heroin. So for blush, I'm going to use this orange shade from my Mood Beauty eyeshadow palette. Then I'm going to use this Nuban Beauty highlighter in Man. You don't want to use too much of this thing. A little goes a long way. I like to use this as a topper. Oh, do you guys see that? Look at the difference in the side and oof. So for my lips, I'm going to be lining with Beauty by AD in Khaki. And I'm going to go into Beauty by AD in Candid just to blend that brown. Then I'm going to go into this Ruby Light Lippy in Huda Hair. Then right now I'm putting Odo Yewu in the center. Then I'm going to put the Zickel Nude Concealer in the center of my lip. Ooh, these lips are yummy. And for gloss, I'm going to go into this gloss from Kayla Beauty. That's so pretty. So for the last step in this makeup routine, I'm going to go back into that Huda Beauty. I like to use it as a finishing spray. Alright guys, so this is the hair that I did today. I'm wearing green hair, you guys. Like, I'm actually rocking a green hair and I love how it looks. Like, love. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my chit chat. Please don't attack me in the comment section. We are adults, okay? If you have a difference of opinion, drop it in the comment section below. We can trade opinions without being insulting. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.